Hey, what is up guys? Today I'm going to show you guys and round up everything from Google I/O that Google announced a few days back, maybe 1 or 2 days behind. So now I'm going to do a complete roundup of Google I/O. Alright, so I'm quoting my sources from TheVerge.com. Big shout out to that site. If you guys haven't checked it out, just do check that one out. A great way to get your tech news everywhere. Alright, so here we have it, The Verge, and here is the Google I/O roundup from that website. So I will just quickly run through everything that Google have went through in their Google I/O conference. And yep, alright, so now of course the first thing that they started out the presentation with some statistics that shows that maybe Google, getting 1 billion people using their things and stuff, but they haven't reached out to the other, a few billion peoples out there without a smartphone. So they're coming up with a new kind of thing called Android One. This one is to get cheap smartphones to people out there who haven't, have the chance to get playing with smartphones, and they can do this by getting cheap hardware that is accessible everywhere to the people out there. And they built out this Android One device, and this device said to have be a very good way, to get those people to, get their smartphones. And this one is a really low cost one, so it's pretty good, I would say. So this is a good strategy for Google, to get the cheap smartphones, which is running, I guess, the latest version of Android out there to the people to enjoy, the what we are enjoying right now. Let's say, getting the latest updates for our devices, and yeah. So this is to help the developing market of, let's say maybe India. Yeah, India is a very developing market for smartphones and stuff. Alright, so the next one we will talk about material design. Material design is a way, Google just redesign their Android software. You can just take a very new look for Google. As you guys can see in this picture here, just can't really see, but Google is just showing out their new material design. It's just a brand new device. I mean, a brand new design, to get everyone to, just get a brand new design for their Android L. I guess it's Android L, which is after KitKat, the version of the KitKat, and it's a very nice system. In that way, material design is a very visual style kind of thing, which focuses on mainly the visuals of the entire software. So this is a very colorful, minimalistic, and airy. Lots of white and spaces. That means that it's pretty much minimalistic. Like maybe let's say something like iOS 7. Maybe they're keeping something to just kind of keep it simple and easier for the people to look at. And yeah, they overall keep the device much more smoother, as the animations are much more smoother, and there are more animations right now in Android L. So yeah, I am currently just taking a look at that one. But yeah, I am very excited for Android L, and I hope they give it a nice name, maybe Android Lollipop. I don't know what they're gonna call it, but yeah. Alright, so the next one is a sneak peek in Google OS. Okay, Android L. Okay, that what I stated. Android L is a very new OS for your Google device, your Android device. Android L is just a main platform, for your phone. Not only for your phone, you can have it for your, your car. Let's say Android Auto in the car. That one also runs on Android L. On your tablet, of course, runs Android L. And TV, Android TV is coming up soon. They already announced it at the Google I/O, and that Android TV is something like, let's say, the Apple TV, something like the Amazon Fire TV. Just to get maybe games, maybe just play some games on your TV, get Android. But it's running on Android L, I guess, and it just get most of the stuff into your TV. Like maybe you can watch Netflix, watch Hulu on it. So yeah. Alright, so as you guys can see, they have just changed the multitasking menu here. I mean the multitasking interface into something like a card, maybe more card-like, maybe something like Google Now, but it is like more card-like, and applications is like in a card. And you even have your web links. Maybe you just visited a site, like let's say you visited some site, and it will just appear there too. Like you have a few tabs in your Chrome browser, it will appear there too. So each tabs will be appearing there, and yep. that is a unified multitasking for your apps and Chrome tabs. As I said, it have your Chrome tabs in there, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, so Google Search is a mobile web getting a visual overhaul. Yeah, Google Search will also be a much more, efficient way to search for your stuff. Maybe they'll give you some suggestions, give you more suggestions. Maybe, like you search for something, they will give like something related to it, more of, excuse me, they will give something like more away. Maybe something like a visual, like let's say you search for some movie, and then they'll give you some related movies to add on, and the search function also works much better right now. So I guess that Google is just trying to improve on their search function in their, let's say, Google Now, or maybe the Google Web, something like that. I'm not that sure too. All right, so they have a let's say Google Android L have also came out with a battery saving way, to a new way for battery saving. So Android L have just developed their own battery saving apps, and now it's a official component of the Android L. This suggests that the battery saving is a compulsory thing inside Android L. So you just expect to see maybe much more Android L stuff. So maybe no, I mean, you will get to see, maybe let's say, when you get Android L on a device, you will you will have the battery saving features of Android L. So it's like a compulsory thing onto the device. So yeah, that is quite good of Google to add this function inside Android L. So yeah, because our battery life is too precious for us. All right. So now we have remote wipe and security. All right, this one is a new, kind of safety feature of their Android L device. So basically, it's something like find my iPhone on your iOS device, something like so Google just come out with this Android security innovation, which helps to protect you from malware, helps to protect you from security patches on the Play services, and you can factory reset your device without touching your device. Even when it's restored with and brand new with factory settings, you still can just delete your factory reset your device that is, maybe let's say, stolen. So maybe this way, this will Google hopes to reduce the phone theft quite a bit, like what Apple did with their activation security measure thing on iOS 7. So yeah, maybe Google is stepping up their game of security on the Android L devices. So yeah, that's quite a bit there. Alright, Android Wear, of course, Android Wear, something to do with your smartwatch. Maybe the top three watches now that Android Wear only supports. We have the Moto 360, we have the LG G Watch, and we have the Samsung Galaxy Gear Live. The LG G Watch and the Samsung Gear Live is available for pre-order right now, but the Moto 360 won't be available until summer. So that is quite a bit of a bummer, as we are all onto the Moto 360, and yeah. I guess the Moto 360 will be a much more better smartwatch, but it's also will be a much higher price one at 249. It's rumored to be at 249, but the Samsung Gear Live is only at 199. But I guess but I'm not sure about the LG Watch pricing, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so you guys can see smartwatches are here today. So basically, what? Okay, I skipped that point. So basically, Android Wear, the design is just basically like Google Now on your watch. It just provides you with like cards, notifications for you guys to really just check on your device. On your Android Wear, to see, maybe let's say, notification. You can swipe through the cards and just really get a hands-on feel, like maybe a Google Now on your watch, something like that. You get a notification for each card. Maybe you get something like a text message, an email. So each of these notifications have a card on it. I mean, these notifications will be on cards, so you just have to swipe through them, to get to the notification. And yep, and you can perform OK Google on it, like OK Google and something like that, and then the voice recognition will start, and you can search for things on your watch, like some really fast things, like maybe let's say, what is 1 plus 1? 2. Yeah, something like that. All right, as you guys can see, that is Android Wear. All right, so Google in your car. All right, this is Android Auto. This one is a pretty much a car dashboard service that Google is bringing to you guys. This one is Android Auto. It helps to connect your phones, tablet, and smartwatches to your dashboard, I guess. Okay, I guess mainly it connects your phones or maybe your tablets to your car, something like the Android Auto system in your car. So basically, this one is to just helps you to get a bigger screen on your car. So maybe you want to text in your car, maybe it just uses voice recognition to text. Like let's say you want to send a text, so you just say send a text to maybe someone, send your dad, maybe something like that. So you just send a text and then say what text? I mean, just send a text, then it will just say, and you just say send what to your maybe your parents or something. I don't know. I don't really know, but yeah, it's just use a voice recognition to help the drivers really focus on the road and not just play with their devices and end up like crashing to a tree or something. So I'm not that sure about that. So yeah, all right. So this one also have lots of partners like Spotify, Pandora, as you guys can see. So quite a bit of a third-party developers out there will input their apps into the Android Auto system. So this will help the compatibility. So more people will get the Android Auto, and yeah, this one also increases the usability of Android Auto. So yeah, that's a really good point by Google. Alright, so now on Google TV, I mean Android TV. Google TV was gone quite a few years back. It was an epic failure, so yeah. Alright, so Android TV, of course, something like Apple TV, maybe something like Amazon Fire TV. You just go around with Android third-party setup box. So yeah, you're going around and just watch your movies, play some games, watch Netflix, watch Hulu Plus, and most of this stuff here on Android TV. So yeah, maybe you guys can see quite a bit of movies there, and yeah, maybe this is a new way Google is starting up, their services to watch movies, listen to music on a bigger screen, not on your small tablet or phones. Alright, so that's quite a bit of a good feature by Google, and I really like that one on Android TV. Alright, so now Chromecast, of course, Chromecast, that little stick you get there, and this is also a announced just a year ago, quite a bit there, and Google also bragged its top seller. Of course, it's a really good device, and it is getting an update to be able to mirror any device. Your Android device doesn't need to be on the same Wi-Fi network to be mirrored. So yeah, I'm currently waiting for that to come out before I am thinking of getting a Chromecast. So I'll just take a look at the Chromecast and see how good is it for us. Alright, so Android apps, Chromebook, of course, you are able to run your Android apps on Chromebook. So like Evernote, Vine, and you're able to take Vines on your Chromebook, and that's really insane. And yeah, so you just able to do some of the Android apps onto your Chromebook, so that's pretty cool. And Chromebook is getting a good update after that happens. Alright, so of course, Microsoft Office and Drive, you don't have to convert your files between each service, and that's quite a bit of a bummer. So now Google is removing that, and you will have pretty much fast transferring speeds between these two services. So yeah, that's quite a bit. Google Fit, of course, something like Apple's Health Kit. So this basically consolidates all your devices like your Fitbit, your Nike Fuel Band, something like that, to consolidate everything into one single app, and it condenses your information into that app. So basically that app is something like, let's say, Health Kit of the apps Apple iOS 8, and yeah, it's just something like that. Alright, so Google VR, alright, what is this? Virtual reality. Yes, virtual reality, and they're giving everyone a cardboard frame, something like you just fall into it and you can just do it. I mean, not those kind of things, but you just have to fold your cardboard, and you're able to download an app on the App Store called like Cardboard or something. I've watched someone doing it. It's pretty funny. So you're just gonna put the cardboard onto your eyes and put the phone inside, and you guys can see a virtual reality thing. So basically, the cardboard is just filled with like two lenses for your eyes to really see what is on your phone screen, and it makes something like a 3D kind of thing, something like the Oculus or something like that. This is just Google virtual reality in a very cheap frame. So yeah, that's quite a bit of a good Google innovation that I feel that it's pretty much well done by Google. Alright, so yeah, that is pretty much a cover up on what's on the Google I/O, maybe the summary of the entire Google I/O. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, although this video is quite long. I'm sorry if it's very long. I mean, I'm a boring speaker, I know, but I'm just gonna give you guys some updates on Google I/O. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this one and subscribe to me. I hope I am a engaging guy, but I know I suck. But yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this YouTube channel, for my own interest, and hope you guys will subscribe and like and do support me in this one. And peace. Thank you guys so much.